Hey, what's up, guys? It's a Sports Blitz here, and we're back with our NFL Week 12 game picks. This is Thanksgiving week, so there will be 3 Thursday games, and I'm pretty excited for it. Some of these are going to be more exciting than others. Some aren't going to be very exciting at all, but let's go ahead and kick it off with the Thanksgiving games. I don't remember what order they go in, but I believe the first game of the day will be the Bears at the Lions. This one's honestly harder than it should be. The Bears, in my opinion, aren't really a great team. It's pretty evident that the players aren't a fan of Matt Nagy. It's gotten to the point where there's chants at Bears games, saying fire Matt Nagy. So just there's a lot going on with the Bears right now, and with Justin Fields down, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Lions break this out. However, Jared Goff is also not going to play this game. So if the Lions win, it'll be won completely off of coaching, DeAndre Swift, and defense. And you know what? I'm going to take the Lions here. I think they get their first win of the season. and defeat the Chicago Bears. Then going to the other Thanksgiving games. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We have the Raiders at Cowboys. I'm going to go Cowboys here. They did have a really rough performance this last week, but so did the Raiders. Cowboys offense is too talented to be having back-to-back performances like this. And the Cowboys defense played well. They really did. So, really, I think Dak will bounce back and have a good game, and I think the Cowboys get the win. Then we have the Bills at the Saints. I believe this is the night game, if I remember correctly. This should be a really good game, actually. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bills here. However, neither one of these teams are playing super hot right now. The Saints have dropped, is it 3 straight or 4 straight? I want to say 3 straight games. And the Bills haven't been playing super well lately either. So it's probably going to be a pretty sloppy game as well, but I'm excited to see it. So I'm taking the Bills here. I don't think it's going to be domination or anything. Saints will manage to keep it close, but I think Josh Allen does just enough to get the Bills a win. I'm sorry, guys. I have a lot of crap in my throat. Definitely starts happening when the weather gets colder, so apologies for that. But going through the AFC games, Steelers at Bengals, I'm going to go ahead and take the Bengals here. The Steelers, yeah, they're definitely better with Ben Roethlisberger than with Mason Rudolph. You saw that during the Lions game. He does help that offense, but I still just don't think the Steelers are really a very good team. And their defense has honestly been struggling lately. That's usually the strong point for that team, and they've been struggling. So I don't really know what to expect. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Bengals here. Then we have the Titans at Patriots. This could be a sneaky good game. I think it's going to be extremely defensive. I don't think a lot of points are going to be scored. Titans have been really good at beating the top of the league teams, such as the Bills, the Chiefs, the Rams, as well as a couple other teams. But they've lost to the Jets and the Texans as well. So, not really sure what to expect there. But the Patriots have been playing phenomenally lately, and I think they could keep it up. I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots here this week. But that should be a good game. Then we have the Jets at the Texans. I'm pretty sure Zach Wilson is supposed to be back for this game, so that should be good for the Jets. Their defense isn't very good. Texans have been playing a little bit better since Tyrod Taylor has been back, and really their defense the last couple of weeks has played pretty solid. I mean, obviously they held the Titans to 13 points. So you know what, I'm going to take the Texans here. I think they get their third win of the season and win 2 straight. Then we have the Chargers at Broncos. Chargers have been a little inconsistent. Broncos have as well, though. I'm not sure what to expect here. Because, I mean, the Broncos 1 week will have just an absolutely dominant defensive performance. And then another week allow a team to put 30 points on them. So I don't know what to expect that way. But I feel like Brandon Staley is a good enough coach that he'll be able to find the Broncos' weaknesses, and the Chargers will get a win here. Then we have the Browns at Ravens. I don't know what's going on with the Browns. I really don't. I really thought they would be a really good team this year, with or without Odell, and that's just not happening. Baker Mayfield is not playing well. I really think Baker is like the only like big issue with that team right now. I mean, their defense for the most part is playing well. Okay, yeah, they had a really bad performance against the Patriots, but other than that, well, okay, and I guess they didn't play super well against the Chargers a few weeks ago either. But again, other than those, their defense has been pretty good. They've at least been average to above average. Their run game has been really good, while Nick Chubb has been, in there. And really even the game that Chubb and Hunt were both out, Dearness Johnson played well as well. So they've still got a good run game. I mean, they've got probably the best O-line in football. So I don't know. We just can't give Baker any excuses anymore. He's playing terribly, and based off that, I think I'm going to give the win to the Ravens here, but I think it's close. Then jumping over here, we have the Bucks at the Colts. This is going to be a fun game. I didn't check, but I really hope this is actually a primetime game. In fact, let me actually check right now, because I'll be honest, I really want to watch that game. That's going to be a good game. So the Bucks at Colts. No, it's just an 11 o'clock game, so unfortunately it's not a primetime game, but should still be really good. I'm actually going to take the Colts here. I know it'll be really close, but Colts absolutely dominated the Bills, okay? The Bills, who were statistically the best defensive team in the NFL, they dropped 41 points on them. Just absolutely smothered them. And I mean, I don't think they're going to smother the Bucks. I think it's going to be a little bit more competitive. But I mean, Jonathan Taylor is playing out of his freaking mind right now. So just between all that, because okay, here's another thing I look at. Colts have one of the best O-lines in football. Bucks have, in my mind, one of the best D-lines in football. That's going to be a good matchup. I think Jonathan Taylor will have another big game, and I think it'll be enough for the Colts to win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win it. I'm really excited to watch that game, actually. Then we have the Panthers at Dolphins. Panthers desperately need a win after losing to the Washington football team this last week. Cam Newton looked good. Panthers defense, not so much. They allowed 190 rushing yards on the ground, and they just can't do that. I think the Panthers defense is going to look to getting back to fundamentals and, having better gap control on the D-line. And I think that'll be the main key for the Panthers winning this. This is a game that, while the Dolphins are hot after winning 3 straight, and the Panthers are struggling after losing to Washington, I wouldn't be surprised about either team winning. I think I'm going to take the Panthers, though. I think Christian McCaffrey will have his way on the ground, and Cam Newton will do enough to get the win. This is also a situation that Cam Newton is learning more and more of the playbook, and I think it'll be just enough. I also don't think the Dolphins' offense is as talented as Washington's was. I don't think Tua's going to be able to throw 3 touchdowns against the Panthers like Taylor Heineke did. And I don't think the Dolphins are going to run for 190 yards like the football team did. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Panthers here, but I could see it going either way. Then we have the Falcons at Jaguars. I'm going to go ahead and take the Falcons here. Ultimately, I just think they're the more talented team. I really do. Urban Meyer has had 2 wins this season, one of which was against the Bills. But I still don't have much confidence in him. I really don't. I don't think he's going to be a successful coach at the NFL level, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't. And really, I still don't think the guys in that locker room are fully rallied around him either. So, then going over here to Eagles at Giants, I'm going to take the Eagles. They are playing very well right now. They've played some damn good football lately. Their defense looks really good. I mentioned before, Darius Slay may possibly be the best corner in the NFL right now. He's having an absolutely incredible year so far. And Jalen Hurts, he's extremely underrated. I don't understand the hate he gets. I've liked him since he was coming out of college. Everyone called me a madman for the rankings and everything, and I think Jalen Hurts has it. I think he's going to be a damn good quarterback for the Eagles there, and I think they get a win against the Giants to go up 6-6. Then we have 2 5-5 teams facing each other in the Vikings and 49ers. Both these teams are really hot right now. Vikings just defeated the Green Bay Packers, while the 49ers, they did just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, but the week before that, they dominated the Los Angeles Rams, playing some incredible defense. They're running the ball really, really well. They're making it so Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't have to do a whole lot. And that's where the offense works well. When Jimmy G doesn't have to do a whole lot, that offense flourishes, So, both these teams are playing really well. That should be another really fun game. I think I'm going to take the 49ers here, though. I think I think with how well they're running the ball and how good a defense they're playing, I think it'll be good enough that the 49ers win, but again, it would not surprise me one bit if the Vikings got this win. I don't like betting against the Vikings, but they have an insanely tough schedule. So, yeah, that should be a fun game. Then we have the Rams at Packers. Both these teams technically are coming off losses. Packers to the Vikings, Rams to the 49ers because, well, the Rams had their loss and then had a bye. Aaron Rodgers, it sounds like he's still really struggling with that toe. And my understanding was that toe injury was actually really late in the game against the Vikings, so I don't know how much he was affected in that game. That could be a big factor in this game against the Rams. This is tough. I feel like the Packers defense could have another good game, but they kind of loosened up a bit against the Vikings last week. So I don't know exactly what to expect. So I'm going to go ahead and actually take the Rams here. I'm not real confident with my answer. I could definitely see the Packers getting the win, but with Aaron Rodgers' toe injury, like it sounds like it's really bothering him. Sounds like he's really having a hard time with it. So with that all going on, it wouldn't surprise me if the Packers win that. Then lastly, I have the football team beating the Seahawks. They are red hot right now. They've won 2 straight. They beat the Bucks by 10, beat the Panthers by 6, and this time of the year is where Ron Rivera's teams really start to play good football. If you recall last year, Washington, I want to say the last 8 games, don't quote me on the exact record, but I believe they went like 6-2 their last 8 games. They really started turning it on at the end of the season, and it's kind of looking like they're starting to do that this season too. So I fully expect the football team to beat the Seahawks here. Russell Wilson looks like he's still injured. It doesn't look like he was ready to come back. And Seahawks have been struggling. So, yeah, these are my picks for Week 12. Again, let me know your predictions in the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you next time. Later.